Good morning everybody, John McCracken here, also known as the Lone Biker. Now, I'm stressed out my head this morning. I have 2 interviews tomorrow, 2 presentations to do for 2 different jobs. If only there was a cure for that anxiety and stress. Oh look, there's some cures there. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. If you've got an interview and a presentation, maybe you would be better in the house studying these things, practicing your presentation. Well, I've did that, spent the entire day doing it yesterday, and you know what? I felt more stressed because I didn't get outside on my bike. You've got to have a break, and cycling is one of the best things you can do if you want a break. It is perfect for stress reduction. First of all, cycling is a rhythmic process, and sometimes that can give you that mindfulness that you need. Now, mindfulness is very important. It's something I talk to the kids in my class about. Having that chance to relax. That doesn't mean lying in a zen state with chilling music. Mindfulness can just be doing something that you love that takes your mind off something. The number one chemical that exercise in general reduces is that stress maker, cortisol. What a horrendous stuff that is. That's also the stuff that can make you put on weight, but stress really makes that rise, and getting out on your bike is also a good thing for that. And do you know what? It just provides a break. I'm not going out today to do 100 miles. I'm not going out today to do a massive Audax. I'm just going out today for a bit of a break. I want to improve my mood. So, come on out and we'll head out on the bike and we'll do some mood improvement. Now, cycling is a rhythmic activity. Your legs are going in a rhythm and your breathing is going in a rhythm. And that's the kind of thing that can help put your mind at rest. When your mind is all over the place, it needs a rhythm. Now, think about this. If somebody's having a panic attack, what do we tell them? We tell them to get their breathing under control. So what better way to get your breath and your body back under control is to go and do something that has a rhythm to it. My rhythm's uphill just now, which makes my breathing a little more difficult, but let's get back to it. Another benefit of going out on the bike is simply being outside, and you could attribute that to going on a walk or a run as well. But look, it's a beautiful day here in Ayrshire. Scotland's looking beautiful today, and there's Loudoun Hill over there. What could be better for the mind than just to get outside? I think I've caused a wee bit of anxiety for these wee lambs here. Sorry, lambs. So why does being outside really help? Well, if your anxiety or stress or depression or whatever you may have is anything like mine, inside 4 walls can begin to feel really claustrophobic. You feel the world coming in on you. You've got the stale air in the house, even if you do open the windows. So getting outside, even if it's just to your garden, can just open up your mind quite literally. And of course you get to see beautiful things like this. And if you've watched my video on the benefits of a 20-mile cycle, I do say in there, see, even if it's raining, even if it's cold, even if you're not as lucky to have a beautiful day as this, just get outside. Opening up those 4 walls from round about you will make a huge difference. Now, I've got some people to meet up with, so I'm going to crack on. Look at that, beautiful view. Now what was that I heard you say? Lone biker, you're off to meet other people. Yes I am. Yes, I'm the lone biker, and sometimes my mood means I want to be on my own. But I'm working quite a stressful job. In fact, it's not quite a stressful job, it is a very stressful job. I'm a primary teacher. For those of you around the world, that's like your age 5 to 11 category, whatever you call that in your country. But all week, you're around your classes, you're around other people talking about the job. And sometimes it's good to just be with people that are not going to talk about the things that can stress you out. And what would be worse if I'm going for 2 interviews tomorrow for jobs, it would be to either sit in and think about it more or be with other people who are going to talk about that industry more. So I'm getting out, I'm meeting up with my club, and if you're in a cycling club you'll know, what does everybody want to talk about? Cycling. What do I love talking about? Cycling. So that's going to be perfect just to chill my mind. And never underestimate good company. Side note, something you can do not on the bike or in your chosen sport is open up and talk to people. I was off work recently for a period of time because of mental health. And one of the best things I did was just tell people why I was off. I didn't unload on them. People would just ask, I saw you, were you not at work? Were you on holiday? Because I was out on my bike. And I just said and told them why I was off. And see, when you open up like that, it's amazing the amount of people that you didn't know feel exactly the same way or have been through something similar, and immediately help talk you through it. And I heard a stat recently that, and this might be pertinent to you, but the stat was that 46-year-old men are 3 times more likely to suffer the worst mental health issues than an 18-year-old. And being 46, that really hit home. And to be quite honest, a lot of my cycling club are of that age, stage and generation, so it really helped to talk to them about it. So open up and talk. It's the only way you're going to get through it. Here's the squad here. Here's the Loudoun train. Well, I've just peeled off from the team, and boy, that was good, because I got some company, some good chat, some good laughs, stopped for a wee coffee, and totally takes your mind off everything. It's one of the benefits of being in a club. I mean, yeah, you can get fitter and ride new places, but don't forget to be social. It's good for your mental health. So here we are, I'm at the top of the Darvel Mast climb. Look up my video on it if you haven't watched already. But obviously, a big climb takes a bit of effort. And one of the great things for stress is if you're doing an effort, you're going to tire yourself out. And if you tire yourself out, when you stop, you're going to be more relaxed. And one of the best things for stress, anxiety, is a good night's sleep. So quite literally, a sweet bicycle ride will give you sweet dreams, and that's a big help. So here we are, we're back in the Lone Breakers garage. And just to finish off the video today, two things. One, if you are struggling a wee bit, you'll feel a bit down, and you finish any cycle and what you've experienced is success. Now, it could have been a 100-mile cycle, a 100k cycle, it could have been a 20-miler, could have been what I did today, which is just short of 30 miles, 45 of your European kilometres. But you'll feel some success and you're going to feel better about yourself for that. And I don't know about you, but any time I've been a cycle, the cycle itself might have been in rain, it might have not been the greatest cycle in the world, you might have had a puncture, but when you finish that cycle, you're always glad you went for it. So, there's never a bad time to go for a cycle. Now, I hope this helps you. If mental health is something you struggle with, I hope maybe you can put some of my ideas into practice. If not, I hope you can like and subscribe anyway and enjoy some of my videos. And you know what? Go and check out my Mallorca videos. You can really see some sunny parts of the world. I find a bit of sunshine always helps. Now, that's me done. A wee bit more relaxed. I can go and study and practice my presentation. In fact, here's how I'm starting it. What do you think? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I think I may be the greatest human being in the world. Too much.